I've recently been going into many live streams where I've heard people talking about caring for others and not being selfish when it comes to their political leanings. I want to take some time to talk about the dangers of this type of rhetoric. Socialism is often portrayed as a system of fairness, where everyone has the same, and no one is left behind. But when we dig deeper, we see that this quest for equity, making everyone the same, inevitably leads to a much darker outcome: universal poverty. You see, socialism promises equality, but at the cost of prosperity. It's based on the false premise that the government, an entity that produces nothing, can somehow redistribute wealth more fairly than the free market. But here's the truth: the government doesn't create, it only consumes. And it relies on the innovation, risk taking, and hard work of businesses and individuals to sustain the economy. When a government tries to equalize everyone by redistributing wealth, it essentially punishes success and rewards mediocrity. This stifles innovation and discourages ambition, leading to economic stagnation. The United States itself is no stranger to the damaging effects of socialist policies. After World War II, the nation found itself in a period of stagflation, a toxic combination of stagnant economic growth and high inflation. This was a direct result of socialist policies that overregulated and underserved the businesses in our nation. These policies choked the free market, stifled innovation, and led to a sluggish economy that seemed impossible to revive. It wasn't until Ronald Reagan came into office and made sweeping changes that the US economy began to recover. Reagan understood that the key to prosperity is not government control, but economic freedom. He rolled back regulations, reduced taxes, and allowed the free market to breathe again. The results were undeniable. Businesses flourished, jobs were created, and the American economy roared back to life. This period of economic revitalization showed the world that when the free market is allowed to operate without excessive government interference, prosperity follows. The free market is the engine of progress. It allows individuals to compete, to innovate, and to rise based on their merits. This competition drives quality up, prices down, and creates opportunities for everyone. But when the government steps in to level the playing field through heavy regulation, taxation, and redistribution, it suffocates this engine. The result? Businesses fail, jobs disappear, and eventually, everyone becomes poor. The history of socialism is a history of failure. Look at Venezuela, the Soviet Union, Cuba, North Korea, East Germany, Zimbabwe, and any other country that has tried to implement this system. In every case, the promise of equity turned into a nightmare of poverty and oppression. The more the government tried to control the economy, the more it fell apart. And when the economy collapses, who suffers the most? The people socialism claims to protect: the poor. So let's be clear. Socialism isn't just flawed, it's dangerous. It leads to a society where everyone is equally poor, equally desperate, and equally controlled by a government that doesn't produce anything but misery. The free market isn't perfect, but it's the best system we have for creating wealth, fostering innovation, and lifting people out of poverty. If we continue down the path of making it harder for the free market to do what it does best, we're not just flirting with disaster, we're inviting it. And that, my friends, is the true evil of socialism. It promises utopia, but delivers only despair. Let's not be fooled by its false promises. Instead, let's champion a system that rewards hard work, innovation, and the entrepreneurial spirit that has made our nation great. Because what truly makes America the greatest nation on earth is our unwavering commitment to personal liberty and capitalism, the twin pillars of freedom and prosperity.